Welcome back to We'll Talk with Lady Dayane. Today I'll be sharing with you 10 points that can help you validate yourself. Self-validation is when you accept yourself, including the negative and positive aspect. You accept your feelings, your thoughts, and your past experiences. Self-validation is an important part of your mental and emotional health. So before we go ahead with this talk, I want to let you know that I have the first video where I talk briefly about self-validation. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go ahead, watch it, and come back to this talk. In order for you to validate yourself, the very first thing you have to do is to be genuine. When I say be genuine, I mean do not lie to yourself. Don't pretend to be someone you are not. You need to accept yourself. Accept your origin, your story, your experiences is part of being genuine to yourself. You also need to be present. What do I mean by being present? Being present means listen to yourself. Do not try to numb your emotion and your feelings. We all experience different types of emotion. Sadness, happiness, angry. They're all normal things to feel. Acknowledge them will help you to understand yourself and accept yourself. Don't try to push your feelings away. Question them. Ask yourself, why are you feeling the way you are feeling? You also need to celebrate yourself. Give yourself some credit. And trust me, you don't need to do anything extra to give yourself a pat in the back. Encouraging yourself is a very important part of self-acceptation. You're actually noticing yourself. You have to be your friend. Having nice conversation with yourself. We do have conversation with ourselves, but most of the time, the conversation is to talk down on ourselves. We ask ourselves questions like, why am I so stupid? You have to be your friend, but also a good friend. Would you be friend with someone who doesn't treat you right? No. So you have to be friend with yourself and you have to treat yourself right. Take time to ask yourself, what do I need? What do I want? Be kind with yourself. The fifth point is something that was really important for me to do. I had to be my own parent. So yeah, for you to accept yourself, you have to be your own parent. And this part is very important for people who did not receive much love growing up. So now that you are an adult, it's time for you to give yourself all the love that you wanted from your own parents. All the advice that you wanted from your own parents. There are the things that now you have to set up for yourself. And remember, even though you're growing, we all keep the child that we once used to be. So just imagine what type of parent you wanted when you were a child. Now you can be this example that you always wanted, the example of love, of care that you wanted someone, your parents, to give you. You can give those to yourself. It's a point that was very difficult for me to do because I just did not know how to do it. So by doing all the points I talked about before, asking yourself questions, being your friend, that's when you will understand what it is that you really want and need. And then you can come from being your own parent and giving those things to yourself. You also need to do for yourself what you want, what you expect others to do for yourself. Simple example is, I remember not too long ago, a friend of mine visited me for a month. She went out shopping. She came back home with some flowers. My first question was, oh, who gave you those flowers? She smiled and said to me, I gave them to myself. And that got me thinking, why was I expecting someone else to give her flowers? So you have to give yourself whatever you want other people to give you. You want someone to give you flowers? Give yourself some flowers. You want someone to take you out? Take yourself out. It will also help you to understand when someone is not treating you right, because you're already setting those type of treatment for yourself by yourself. Surround yourself with positive people. Surrounding yourself with positive people will encourage you and inspire you to be a better person. So one thing I said to myself is, around me, I want women who are confident, women who believed in themselves, because that will also encourage me to do the same thing. I also want people who accept me with my flaws and are willing to help me grow. You also need to read inspirational and motivational books, quotes, messages, and also listen to Real Talk with Lady Dayane. So by listening and reading all those positive things around you, you are actually feeding yourself the good stuff, feeding your mind the good stuff that you need in order to be a positive person, because accepting yourself is being positive towards yourself. You need to know your strength and accept your limitations. We tend to be really hard on ourselves. That's because we do not know our strength and we do not accept our limitation. I can do plenty things, but there are also things that I will not be good at or so good at. It's okay. I don't have to be hard on myself. I can keep on practicing, but I do know this part will be my limitation. You also have the power to change whatever negative aspect of your life that you want to change, but you need the right attitude into doing so. Beating yourself up ain't gonna get you there, but understanding your limitation will help you to come with an action plan where you're gonna take little step to do whatever it is that you're not really good at. And the last but not least is to keep repeating those points. Remember, you are on a journey of self-discovery, of self-acceptance. It's not something that you're gonna do overnight. It's something that you have to work towards. Every little step that you need to take will get you to the place where you want to be. So keep on practicing, and remember, it's okay to cry, but be proud of yourself because you're making progress. You are more than your accomplishment and way more than your failure. And remember, every failure is a step towards victory. Not everyone is going to accept you, but it's okay because you are accepting yourself. Not everyone is going to love you. It's okay because you are loving yourself. Not everyone's going to be there for you. It's okay because you are here for you. You got your back and I've got your back. Remember, this is a place where we connect and exchange. This is a place where I allow myself to be myself. And it's also a place for you to come and share whatever it is that you want to share with me and be yourself. Remember, be free, be you. We are coming to the end of this talk, and as usual, I really enjoy sharing a little bit of whatever I have learned with you, whatever it is that allow me to be the woman that I am today. It's just a pleasure for me to share it with you. I will see you in another Real Talk with Lady Dayane. Till then, remember, be you, be free.
We won't waste any more time, yeah.